Looks like they're becoming really desperate over at Paramount in order to get this Halo show to be a success. Despite the disaster that was season 1, they are pushing forward, and my theory is this is going to be a 3 to 5 season show tops. I've said since the start, I've always felt this would be 3 seasons. Who knows? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But now, as we get closer to Halo Season 2 on Paramount, more interviews are coming out. We've been covering them pretty extensively, and these latest ones, they just paint a terrible picture for this show. So we're going to jump into it and have a look at this, because this just reeks of desperation to me. So the Halo team says that Season 2 will be a reset and is far stronger than the previous chapter. Far stronger than the previous chapter? That sounds to me like they're acknowledging that Season 1 was total trash, but people kept telling me, oh, Lethal, you're just being too nitpicky. You have to look at this as its own canon. You're looking way too deep into this. You just want to hate it. Sounds to me like even the people that made this show know that it's shit. And in regards of it to being a reset, I feel like a lot of us kind of felt this was the case. With the ending of Season 1, where Master Chief's practically, well, no, he does die, and, you know, there's the 3 high prophets right behind him, which he just completely ignores. But he does die, and Cortana kind of like takes over his body, and it becomes like a Weekend at Bernie's, except, you know, Master Chief's is being controlled by Cortana. And then going into this season, we know there's like a 6-month time jump or something like that. I'm assuming they're going to have to explain how he's back to being alive. Who knows? But I guess that's what they mean by reset. Halo star Pablo Schreiber, oh yikes, and executive producer Kiki Wolfkill, double yikes, talk to SFX about Season 2's darker tone and its grounded and grittier shift. Bruh. The Halo star Pablo Schreiber says that Season 2 will be much darker than its predecessor, and he believes it's much more effective. The tonal shift just feels so much more appropriate for the franchise, says Schreiber. It's darker, it's more dangerous, all of the stunt and action sequences put you into the battle, inside the fighting. To me, it's a much more effective way to deal with this show. I think Halo's new showrunner is just more of a gifted writer, to be quite frank. I think the dialogue is better. He puts words into the mouth that feel much more appropriate for the character. And what character are we talking about there, Pablo? Are we talking about Master Cheeks? Are you saying we're going to get better Master Cheeks dialogue in Season 2 of this show? Oh boy, I can't wait. Man, this next paragraph is wild. Have a look at this one. So Halo Season 2 sees Master Cheeks lead his team of elite Spartans against the alien threat known as the Covenant. So Cheeks will risk everything to prove what no one else will believe, that the Covenant is preparing to attack humanity's greatest stronghold. Could that possibly be because in Season 1 you let a human Covenant spy into Reach? City Reach as well on top of that? Yeah, that's so stupid that they call it City Reach. Yes, the concept of a human in the Covenant is stupid within itself, but the fact that they just let this woman walk in there, no sack over her head, no blindfold, didn't search her, nothing. Do we really think it's hard to believe that the Covenant now knows where Reach is and they're going to come and destroy the planet, glass the planet? This is going to be the 3rd different version of the Fall of Reach in Halo. So we're going to have the Fall of Reach, Bungie's take on the Halo Reach video game, and then we're going to have the Silver Timelines, whatever the fuck this is going to be. Anyway, he goes on saying there's no question the 2nd season is far stronger than the 1st. He continues, I will stake my reputation on that. It's absolutely improved. The art director who came on board is fantastic. He created a visual world that just makes a lot more sense. It's so beautiful, incredibly cinematic, and the dialogue is better. It's just a better season, period. So can we stop pretending that Season 1 was good? Can we stop that now? I mean, even Pablo is saying that this one's just far better. And, you know, based off the trailers, while I do think it does look better than Season 1, that bar is so incredibly low that I actually don't think Season 2 is looking that great, honestly. There's quite a lot, and we've talked about it in previous videos on streams, that I do think there's quite a few red flags with the trailers. And then we have Kiki Wolfkill. Oh god, this woman, one of the worst things to ever happen to Halo, has come out and said, I don't want to say a soft reboot, but there was an intent to reset the state of the world. It was a goal to do a few things. One was to really start a shift tonally to a place that was a little more grounded and grittier, but still want a big spectacle of Halo and sci-fi. But oh wait, there's more. It gets even worse. Just have a look at this. Halo actor Pablo Schreiber, quote, if you don't agree with the helmet coming off in the show, you don't like our show. Are we really only just figuring that out now, Pablo, that people want the helmet to stay on? The iconic character of Master Chief, rarely, extremely rarely seen without his helmet on. In fact, in the video games, which is where most people know Halo from, he never takes the helmet off, okay? So now you're saying that if you don't like the helmet coming off, you don't like the show? No shit! And considering you spent most of season 1 without the helmet on and majority of the footage in the trailers for season 2 has the helmet off, yeah, I don't think it's looking that great over there. Halo Season 2 is getting pretty close to its premiere episode, and oh boy, it's really not looking good.